How am I going to set this up? Hello, everyone, and welcome to another one of these live streams. Gonna throw something up to the chat, put it in live chat, and yeah. Boom, there we go. So I'm trying to figure out Bobby over at Blackheart Jewelry. This is an anklet she made. She does work like this, and right now I'm working on a combination piece with her. She donated this really, really, really amazing setup. She just shows up yesterday and is like, "Hey, look what I got." And I'm like, "You're going to make me cry." Like, I don't think I actually said that, but I was definitely thinking it. So yeah, now we've got, hello, Sabea. We have a better system for, hopefully, doing the whole everything. I'm going to have to put sandbags down now. Oh, hey, that monster really coming in handy there. Yes. Thank you, Sabea. Well, 2 pieces that I worked on all week. I had just finished this one, which I personally feel is like a total failure, which saddens me. I was kind of going for the whole like Snow White tree thing. I've even got a like really nice natural ruby up there. Moonstone, Ammolite, Opal. That Opal is just like seeing the ring from the ring lights. It is so cool how it's doing that. I want to know what that is. Oh. Thank you. I'm not pleased with it. And this may be why I got this piece out earlier this week. Which, dang, you can barely see that opal. That thing's like insane. There we go. Now you can kind of at least see how like just insane that opal is. I think part of the problem when I have a piece like this that I like am just in total love with, when I have another piece that comes out that I just feel like I didn't do good on, I I mean, it can look great by most people's standards, and I'll just be like, I failed because it's not like this. I mean, when I put the two together, I feel like it didn't turn out right. Partially because I tried to be symmetrical about it. I'm done doing that shit. Thank you, Sabella. It's hard because I know there's like $75 in material in this, and probably 45 hours of work is what I'm estimating. And I know what's gonna happen is like this weekend, my only sale was some lady who came by, had plenty of money. Like she was dropping C notes like their pocket change, and she talked me out of an $800 tanzanite piece and a $400 yeah, opal piece for 300 each. Like the tanzanite pieces, like they were both full of like gold and diamonds, and oh man. But I needed it. Couldn't have made it. Right on, Kay. Appreciate you dropping in. I'm here after I get done bitching about failing on a piece that a lot of people probably don't. Not this one. I love that one. And showing off the one I'm really proud of. I'm probably gonna work some more on this. Doing a simple wrap, something that just trying to get some labradorite out. How are you doing tonight, Kay? Yeah, Bella, I hear that. I gotta eat though. These things don't pay for themselves. She's gonna kill me. God, I'm so glad you don't live in town. Sabella, you're amazing. I don't know what I would do without you. Hanging in there. Tomorrow's the we've got a lot of stuff going on today and tomorrow in town, and I'm gonna get this done. I'm going out tomorrow. I'm gonna go just destroy my body, and then I'm gonna lie in bed for 2 days afterwards. But I got a vacation coming up on July 14th. Since Sabella's so big into Astro, I'm guessing she can guess what I'm up to. Or wanting to do. Yeah, I do farmers markets, and then this is gonna sound crazy. There's a bunch of homeless people that I know who I know I'm safe when I go out with them, so I don't mind taking $30,000 in jewelry out because and vending outside of a bar because I know they've got me like taken care of if something goes wrong. Spare, I'm hoping for one day to be able to afford a decent hotel room where I can just go hide. Thank you, Kay. Appreciate you coming in. If you ever need anything, you know where to find me. I'm always happy to help people with like projects they're trying to work on, and if they're stuck on something or like whatever. We appreciate you dropping in. I hope you have a great weekend. Stay safe. Yes, Bella, I'm thinking what I want to do is take. This is going to sound so stupid because it's still working, but I want to take my polariscope. Thanks, Kay. Um, and my gemology equipment and just take, you know, the just ton of gemstones that I've got laying around all over the place and go to a hotel room and just sit there with maybe some anime on or something. I mean, yeah. I don't have any family or like there's nobody I know really in town that I would spend any time with, so I figure I might as well just like since I love gemstones. I would not, because that would require me coming back here to use my computer, maybe. I'm not sure. Don't say that. Vaughn's got several thousand. Good night, Kay. Vaughn's got several thousand viewers. The last time I checked to stream from your phone. Good night, Kay. Vaughn's got several thousand viewers. The last time I checked to stream from your phone requires you to have at least 1,000 people. Because I tried it once. God help. Right on, Kay. God help us, this whole channel, once I'm able to stream just from my cell phone. Some of the streams that I will probably be popping up with in the middle of nowhere. That's pretty solid. That's what I thought. I think maybe they want you to actually like put some hard work and into your stream before they just let anybody do it. And looking at like how TikTok goes and the quality of some of their, oh my god. Wow. Sorry, guys. Just saw on the screen here. So, something I got yesterday, since I love gemology and I love sharing gemology with y'all. Gemwrapping, which I watch religiously. I don't buy from them; they're way too expensive. But Mandarin garnet, $1,000 a carat. Those are all really regular cuts, or $100 a carat. My bad. Sorry. Dirk, 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 dirk. Yeah, there we go. I just got this one here, which is a 3-carater for 100. Mine aren't quite the color well, that one is. That one's, if it didn't have that crack in the middle. I still got my little I'm gonna have to work on that. Right, Sabella? I mean, I got a little lucky. The guy I bought it from, I also got 2 small pink diamonds from for $10 a piece. I mean, they're melees. They're like 1.12 millimeters each. But yeah. I could see that. What I figured out to do is because I'm on my phone still. What I'm doing is utilizing the phone as a webcam. Kind of cheating. It's called Kunzanite. It's got a really pretty pink color to it. It's got some really interesting inclusions too. It's got needled inclusions in it. It's one of the few stones I have that's like 99.9% positive that it's not for sale. I just like showing it. It's pretty. I like looking at it. Got some Larimar too. Where is my phone at? I was thinking I'd do a few Larimars tonight as I struggle to figure out the price on all these. Do I polish them? If so, how much? Jibby, what's up? That, and right now I'm just trying to think about the next 2 designs I've got that I gotta do. I have a isn't he adorable? Just so cute. Oh yeah, and music. Yeah, he's doing a lot better. He's just been chillaxing like a ball up. Every once in a while, I'll stretch out and bump him. He'll attack my foot. Yeah, if only I could get him to do some work. That's him, all right. Yeah, but Meow Meow's not out of frame, so. Chibi, you don't need a new tablet. What you need is jewelry. This is true. I'll get him back in frame. He's like the perfect background down there, especially with the music. I'm kidding, Chibi. You totally do need a new tablet. Get the tablet before you get jewelry. Trust me. Ooh, I forgot. We have a fundraiser. There's a fundraiser going. There are certain parts of this business that are stupidly expensive, and I am unable to get into at the moment. If anyone feels like helping a little bit, sharing the Instagram or just the link to the fundraiser alone would be a just amazing help. Throwing money into it isn't actually necessary. Like, if you can't afford to, you're sharing it may be all that is needed. So, yeah, it's chilling out on the Instagram right now, I think. Hell yeah, Chibi. Well, you come to the right place. I can make you something like this. I can make you something like this. But not this one. This one's mine. Thank you, Sabella. Okay, yeah, actually, link is right there. Message pinned. See, I told you. Administrative manager, because calling you an assistant, even though like you're unpaid, just would not be well. A yearly bonus. You and Iris both. It's got a purplish ruby and everything else. Hey, Lisa. And then there's this puppy. And it's got everything. Gosh, I love these lights. What's going on, Lisa? Oh man. Why are they just selling gemstones? Am I still out of frame? I can't. That's as zoomed out as I can get. I'm forgetting how close this camera is to me right now. Okay, that's fair. Oh, geez, Lisa, that's horrible. What meds were you taking? Actually, that's none of my business. I know nothing about medications or anything like that. Yeah, no knowledge. No doubt. That's horrible. Sorry to hear that, Lisa. That reminds me all too well. I've not taken mine. No wonder. Sitting here wondering why it. Why does it hurt? Why am I craving a margarita?
Yes, the
Lisa, I can empathize with that. I've ended up in jail several times after situations like that. That is not a special type. That's right. 35 carat morganite. And you guys want $150 a carat on that? So you are asking 53, huh? But oh my gosh, Isabella, I wish I was there. Like, I would love to vend in New Orleans during Mardi Gras. I would need to have like bodyguards, but still. Jeez, Lisa. Yeah, and I totally like I get it because I've and now that said, like mine wasn't the doctor's fault, mine was my fault back then, but like I've ended up in states like that and not understood. I'm really sorry you're going through that. That's what I'm talking about, Sabella. Just hang in there, and I know it's going to be a really hard like transition, but remember it's for the best no matter like how bad that transition gets. I totally know, especially if they have you on any kind of uh painkillers. Like I know how horrible it is transitioning off of those, but trust your doctor and communicate. That's probably the best I can say. Because I always took the wrong choice and went and did it the wrong way, and yeah, I don't want to see anyone do that. God dang it! You're right, Lisa. It has to get better. It's a very dangerous state. You just got to take care of yourself. Sup, pro? Want to take a quick moment to thank everybody for all the likes and interaction. Um, that was weird. Also, again, thank you, Sabella, for getting up the fundraiser. I want to do a silent auction. I doubt it'll go anywhere. I don't know. It could. It could, especially like with help. Like if I had it shared and stuff all over the place, I bet it could. Of course they are, Lisa. If you look up at the top, there's a pinned post by Sabella. I'm doing a fundraiser in an attempt to get the tools, advertisement, and other stuff that's necessary. Pay for because the actual website to get developed, so on and so forth. I ran across some videos on how to make a graver air system for like it looks like I can make it for $250. And so we might actually record that process going forward on like me trying to do that, because why not? Normally that's a $1,000 to $2,000 machine, and so if I can show everyone here how to make one for $250, I'd be really glad to do so. I bet Sabella would be like loving to see that. Apparently you can get most of what you need from Harbor Freight too. And yeah, Lisa, if at all possible, to share that, it would be super helpful. Although I don't know, or at least, yeah, I figured you'd be as excited to see that process as I was when I ran across it. I was like, what do you mean you can make one of these out of a $50 micro air compressor from Harbor Freight? Dude's got to be full of. And then I like started watching his videos, and I'm like, I don't think he's screwing with me. This thing looks legit. And an ammo can. I just have it up. It's something I'm trying out because I noticed on PayPal, or my driver actually noticed. It's a graver. And I'm not 100% sure that I'm going to build one, but I'm thinking of building one. It's one of the final tools I need to do really professional, like diamond setting. Let's see if I can get a good shot of these. So you'll notice I've got some diamonds that are kind of set into this piece of wire, but they're kind of janky set in there. And that's because I don't have the right tools to do it. Although I do have the right tools to do that. And so what it does is it takes these little miniature chisels. Do I have one on hand? I have one. I just don't know if I have it like right here at the moment. I'm not sure exactly where I got the dang thing at. And it shoots it back and forth like a tattoo gun, but with a lot of force. And yeah, it'll just cut out metal. And so when I ran across the little link, or not link, the video, it was a link. Somebody had showed it to me because I was like, anybody got a graver for sale for $10? Or, it's a $2,000 machine. And someone was like, have you seen this? I think you might be interested. And I went and watched, and I replied back, I am very, very interested. Thank you so much. But I'll totally be like, if I build that, I will do it in live streams and make sure the process is recorded so everybody can see how that is done. Because, I mean, while I love wire wrapping and it's what I love doing on the channel, I just like making jewelry all together, and I love sharing that with people. And so if I can help other people who are in my situation where, being completely disabled, if we can take and make luxury items for people and be able to make enough money to eat and keep a roof over our head, totally cool teaching anybody what I can learn to do myself. Chibby, my homie. Puff away, puff away. I'm trying to get the taste of this. My meds are in the form of this strip that dissolve under my tongue, and they are nasty. Like the nastiest, nasty. I'm not 100% sure that it works yet, though, so I am looking, and I also can't afford the money yet to even do the experiment. But as soon as I can, I'm going to give it a shot. If it's viable. If not, I'll have to save up for the proper equipment. It should be 3 little dots that are connected by a line, unless you're using an iPhone, in which case I have no idea what the icon looks like. See, for the longest time, I didn't believe in taking pills via mouth. And now I'm wishing that I was taking pills instead of what I am on now. See, Chibi, I do too, but when they're in my own hands, it doesn't bother me as much. Which makes me wonder about like my own mental state of being. Now that said, that's been like 5 years, but still. Yeah. Damn. Oh, I concur 100%, Chibi. It's totally horrible. I too have been there by choice. Although I've really seen how, like, because of that, I've seen how diabetics get treated by like Medicaid and stuff, and I'm like, what the fuck? Like that baffles me how that goes down. I won't go into specifics, but it's crazy. Insulin prices are ridiculous. And insurance companies basically put a cap on how much insulin you're allowed to get each month, which means that there's a cap on how much you're allowed to eat. And depending on your, like, I've seen people with high metabolisms who are diabetic who are like undernourished, and the doctors are like, oh well, we just can't we can't prescribe you anymore because of blah blah blah. And it's like, you got to be kidding. And that's not happened to me, but I've had friends that I've watched that happen to. And like, how can you tell someone how much they're allowed to eat, and it's not based off medical but insurance? Like, I'd understand it if it was someone like me and I'm like, chugging 6 monsters a day and then being like, well, you got to cover all that insulin I need for all them monsters. I could see them being like, how about you kick some rocks? Maybe. That might make a little more sense. Like, I should probably strongly be encouraged to get off the monsters, but dude wasn't like that. Pretty normal poverty diet. Right on, Chibi. Congratulations. You definitely deserve praise for that. That's not easy to do. Alrighty. And we have ourselves a sterling silver. Can't afford a flex shaft Dremel. Well, funny thing is, this Dremel costs more than that grinder and flex shaft. Man, you want some quick polishing? Uh-huh. Talk about beef up a piece's appearance real quick. Sunshine cloths for the win. Oh no, Isabella, I hope you're okay. I agree, Chibi. Most probably should. Michael wasn't most. He was that oddity that we all hate because he always looks like he's on drugs when he's not. By that I mean he's like stupidly skinny. Also, you kind of know when you're poor, it can be hard to eat properly. Yeah, I really hope my administrator didn't kill herself. Admin, you're not allowed to do that. I need you. That looks so much better. Maybe a little too much light at the moment. Giving it that mirror. Sabella does of the stubbed foot, huh? Well, there's a very nice sterling silver piece. Let's make one in Larimar. I am doing 4-inch pieces of 20 gauge sterling silver wire. Ooh, ooh. I'll get there in a minute. Yes, Sabea. Yes. That is so what I do is I take these sunshine cloths. Oh, Sabella. Your chain is on its way. Finally. Sorry I'm so slow. And you can buy these sunshine cloths in discs. And it makes it so much quicker, although it's messier. And you just annihilate and make things shiny. I started making kind of a maker's mark setup idea. Definitely make sure to share it. Here's another idea that I'm having right now that I might do next week. So, and if I do it, it'll be like a long live stream I'll have to take breaks and like cut it into pieces. But I'm thinking something I want to do is take all of this excess sterling wire that I have, which I can't believe I just did that, because that piece there was usable still. my little scrap bin, and I want to start rolling out wire and then making pendants with it. Just rolling out 20 gauge wire, and yeah, making simple ones, like the kind that, well, like I just made. So that way we have videos on how to go from scrap to really, really amazing, pretties. Yeah. Well, nylon is one way to do it, definitely. Something I plan on trying out soon here is I have also got a draw plate now. I look forward to testing the draw plate out. I don't believe in nylon jaw pliers that much, though. Like, in all honesty, if the markings or something, I'll quickly just sand it down with my yeah, that whole thing. Shit, Svay, you should have said that before I sent the necklace. Then again, I guess I technically have only 2. They do work for straightening kinked wire. I concur with that. Boy, I really like Larimar. Some really pretty stuff. There also is a use for them, Chibi. I concur with that. I mean, to be fair, I keep a chopstick nearby. You would be shocked how handy a chopstick comes in when you're wire wrapping. Or maybe you wouldn't be. Some people sure seem to be. Oh, you missed that at the beginning of the show. So last night, Bobby from Blackheart Jewelry, she just showed up. I didn't even realize she was coming over. She had texted me, "Are you awake?" And when I responded an hour later, like the next thing I know, because I wasn't looking at my phone, someone's coming in my door, and I'm a little apprehensive about it. But at the same time, I also am like, well, the only person who would come through that door that I know of is Bobby. And I mean, her and my roommates are her roommate is the only people who have keys. So, and yeah, she had a double halo light system that, like, really similar to some of the ones that you had been sending. They have the same mounts and everything. I guess she had picked it up on Amazon and brought it over to me last night. And so right now, that's actually what is being used, which I had hoped the video quality would go up, but apparently if it has, it's not quite noticeably gone up. That's okay. We'll get it worked out, all the kinks. I'm just super stoked to have it. So, a thank you and a shout out again. She is part of, or the Insta or whatever. I don't even know how Insta works. Really piss off my overlords and just get a fucking Discord. Excuse my language. Huh. I made it an hour and 15 minutes. That was the first time I dropped the F-bomb. I think I'm getting better. Right? Okay, so I didn't give myself as much this time because I wanted to not use as much silver. Because silver is costly. My little black heart, thank you. Yeah, she actually vended next to me in the mall all winter to keep me able to do so. So I really appreciate, like, she's been a really good friend. She's also surpassed me sales-wise. I don't think she's put that together quite yet, but she's surpassed me sales-wise for the whole last month. In the, I've thought of that, Chibi, but I feel like if people are going to pay the amount of money that silver is worth, they're not going to go any lower than silver. Kind of like a lot of the people who are like okay with gold and wanting gold. I've noticed a lot of them don't want to pay for like silver in that, and if they are, then they only want it to be like gold filled. Something I'm slowly trying to work out myself there. And that's been a struggle. Because I'm wanting to take the gold I have and the rest of the gold that I have, which, guys, this here is $130 in gold. That's stupid. Like, I'm trying to figure out exactly how I'm going to use that and it be profitable still. Yeah. And like, so I know that when I go in to start working in solid gold pieces, I definitely want to be doing bicolor, but I'm going to, like, for sure will be doing like some platinum and gold together, or um, stuff like that. I'm gonna pull this off. Chibi, how do you think I made that little bar of metal? Where are they? Which also led to yep, there it is. I got a very nice deal on some 1.5 mm diamonds in that piece. Ooh, I like these lights. But yeah, I what I do is, and even in that box, I've got a necklace that I'm slowly melting down piece by piece, although I'm trying not to melt the whole damn thing down. It's 14 karat gold. Yep. Yeah, no, if you go to, now don't get me wrong, you do want to definitely go to like Rio Grande and get yourself a penny weight of their fresh, and then mix that with the other gold, and it gives you a better quality product to work with. I can't say that I do that. The end product isn't any better or worse so much. It's just, it has a huge effect on the journey there. That's for sure. Where the fuck are my buttons? Yeah, yeah. Oh, isn't he adorable? That's cool, Sabella. Uh, Chibi, if you're wanting to remake some of it, I accept precious metals and to a point gemstones as a form of payment. Um, oh, I know, right? He's just got you out of lurker mode. So if you want, I can work with you on that. That's definitely your decision and your choice. I would definitely say though, like if you want some of it remade, I would be happy to do so, and in a way that like completely uses entirely the metal and gemstones that were there before, however you want that done. Just always know that that is an option. For sale, I can also give you some pointers on how to go about that, because getting your money's worth out of older vintage jewelry is brutal. I mean, you'll pretty much never make what it was originally worth. Now, there are exceptions to that. Uh, if you have some like natural VVS untreated 30 carat ruby. Yeah, no, Sabella, that is a major process, and that's something like I have been learning over the last year and a half about is how that process works, and it's difficult. If you take it into a lot of places, you'll get less than the worth of scrap, because what they're going to do is basically make 5 to 20% off of the cost of the scrap, and then sell the gemstones in it separately, to make their profit and keep the lights on. Now, once in a while, they'll find something like, I watched this one place where they bought a bunch of they bought a wholesale lot of gold jewelry, and one of the rings in it was a really nice, like, beautiful aquamarine with like 2 carats of diamonds around it. And instead of scrapping it, what they did is they put it out for sale for $1,400, which I almost bought the damn thing right there for that. Like, the aquamarine alone retails for that, basically giving me gold and diamonds for free, but they knew they would get more than they would and quicker than if they just scrapped it out. Oh yeah, no doubt, Sabella. You definitely got to be careful, and like up here in Montana, it's crazy. We have 2 stores. One has been here for a long time, and the other, a dude basically went into the first one, acted like he wanted to buy into their business, learned everything about their business, and then opened up literally across the street the same exchange type business. And I was going through him for a while, but that dude's freaking dirty. And so I started moving over, and like I like the other exchange. I've been going to them more often. Cause now I go and like I'd go into that other one, and the guy was like, "No, if it's got any stones in it at all, you can't have them." And I couldn't convince him to buy them, like nothing. They looked at like the piece; it had a third of a carat of diamonds in it. Like I said, they're 1 millimeter diamonds, but still, it's. I mean, you look up on Rio Grande, that alone was easily $200 to $300, and wow, they actually paid you the price of silver. Holy crap! A lot of places don't. Yeah, I mean, I will. There's all sorts of options, and like at the very least, I can kind of give you some pointers on what you might want to, like, whatever direction you might want to take on it. That way, because I don't want to see you get burnt or anything. And as Sabella's kind of attesting, there are a lot of really just shyster places out there. Just be careful. Like I don't take care if you want to like do something that I'm not able to do. I just want to. I don't want you getting ripped off doing it. There's a lot of people out there who do good work, who can do a lot of things I can't do, and I'd be happy to figure out who they are and refer. Because I've kind of learned through all of this, I've started to learn how to like tell which ones you kind of can and which ones you kind of can't trust. Motherfucker. It's still fucking Sterling. It's like a black diamond. Yes, it was one of those moments, Bella. It definitely was. It's also now super lost. Forever. Like, cause something I was talking with someone about the other day, and unfortunately, this isn't really well-known knowledge. However, vendors on places like Etsy and eBay and such, you'll notice almost none of them have bad reviews. Why is that? Does like is just everybody on Etsy the best freaking most amazing vendor in the world? No. Definitely understandable there. As I was saying, a lot of those sites, if you get a refund, you are no longer able to leave a review. Which is why I always leave my review before I ask for a refund, but Mercari's like brutal about it. The moment you leave a review, you're no longer allowed to get a refund. So that's why all these people have these 5-star sales, is because you get all these, yeah. See the people who you're like, well, I know they're selling fake BS, and somehow they're like all 5 stars, and it's because the people who don't know anybody any better and aren't going to catch them give them 5 stars, and then the people who do get their and get refunds and then can't leave a review saying how much of a shyster the seller was. Because that'd be really bad for business. Because all those guys who sell fake gemstones and stuff have businesses that are like making 1,000, 2,000, 3,000 sales every, and I mean like every year. And those are the guys who are making Etsy the most money. No, they just don't let you. No, it's not a black diamond. I only have one that I know of. Although I'll test it later and find out, but it's probably a spinel or something. Oh, absolutely. I have a dealer for tanzanites who's decent. Ooh, I want to see how my tanzanites look under this. I haven't seen how my lights make my new or my gemstones look. Brutal. And I have the dealer for opals. And yeah, I definitely live by that same, like, once you have I can't wait till I've got a good one for diamonds. Oh, it's gorgeous. They are a little purple. Yes, indeed. Although they are stupidly blue. Like, my phone just likes throwing a lot more purple on them, and I see it in the camera screen than they have in blue life now, or in real life. At least that's how I feel. That said, yeah, they do have a little bit of purple to them. Tanzanites normally do have a little bit of purple to them. Sometimes they'll even have a red flash to them. Apparently, those are the stupidly high-end ones. I have yet to get my hands on one that does that. This is why I need my little stone grabber. Super durable with a several $100 gemstone. That one could be better quality. It's not the worst. It's definitely, I've seen better, that's for sure. See, it's funny you say purple, because when I think purple, what I think of is even that one there. It's got that wine color to it. It's purple. Yeah, there's no arguing that one, huh, Sabella? My tourmalines. missing. I gotta find a replacement for this. Yeah. An 8-carat peridot. Yes, it was. Those were a pyrope and a rhodolite garnet. I've actually got so I had 5 big ones. You guys see this one or got to see this one. It was decent quality. There's these 2, and then there's these 2. Which is funny because the long one does not have a window in real life, but or actually a lot of these don't have window in real life, but when you put them up on the camera, it just like destroys them. And it's the same with this. Actually, I should switch them because that's a rhodolite too. And those are pyropes. Part of me is like half thinking that what I want to do is just start putting as many of those into as nice of settings and things that I can make as possible, and then worry about replacing them after the new year. But it's becoming more and more difficult as all of the elderly people who bought JTV sell them all. So here's where I'm at. JTV, good stones. They sell them at retail cost. They're always legit, which means that I cannot really do anything with those stones. What am I doing? And make money. But like they are definitely retail cost. However, the elderly people out there who have so far seen my work and decided or they were just getting rid of their gemstones anyway and donated them to me really got me going. I don't know if I've got a... Oh, I've got trillion cut aquamarine. Heck. Want to see something obscene, Chibi? But that's the obscene one. That is an actual aquamarine. It's chipped. And every part of me screams that it's synthetic. But, yeah. I haven't gotten it tested yet, so I don't know. It's a big one, that's for sure, Chibi. I've seen replacements out there of the same quality for like 1,100, 1,200, 1,400. We'll see what actually happens, because I actually, go through a long analysis of my stones. Because I don't like telling somebody it's natural when I'm not positive. Although, as I've learned, you can't be positive. Like, even the GIA has messed up, and people have eaten it on GIA lab reports. Keep that in mind. GIA is the most reliable one that's really used, but even they can be wrong. It's a pretty little Larimar. So what I'm gonna do is basically gonna real quick, I'm gonna take off some of the rougher parts of this. But yeah, Chibi, I got a bunch of aquamarine and I can make something for you without it breaking the bank. So 2 weeks from now, I'm going to do a giveaway. I've just decided. Sabella's right. I'll be doing a live stream or a video of some sort on July 14th. It's my birthday, but one of you is going to get the gift. We'll work out the details of the giveaway here in the next day, and we'll get it all posted. By we, I mean Sabella. I take that back. By we, I mean me and Sabella. Because I'm not going to just be like, Sabella, go through my gemstones and decide what to give to people. There you go. Chibi, I love the way you're thinking. Seriously, though, you can always just come to me with a budget. Like, I do layaway, I work with people. You can be like, hey, I want to give you $10 a month every month until my birthday next year and have something spectacular for me on that day, and, you know, we'll work it out or something. Like, don't. There are options, Chibi. Fuck, Sabella, at this point, I would almost, like, fly somebody up here if I could afford it, just to have them organize my stones if they would be willing to. If I, and I mean, I'm close. I might flat out be able to afford that. Be like, take your vacation. Come look at a bunch of gemstones. Enjoy Montana while the weather's not freezing. Shit, 2 days, you think? Uh-huh. Okay. Keep telling yourself that. Yeah, definitely get yourself a new tablet or computer first, Chippy. And that's not what was in that. Oh, and then there's this one here. Yeah. No, I'm a businessman. Trust me, there's a business plan to all these. Indeed. Indeed there is. But I am a gem hoarder. There is a little bit of truth to that. Which is why, like, my desk just has these random stones all over the place. $2 though? I'd take that bet. I'd like to see that. Oh, that would be interesting. But I mean, for Allegiant Airlines, it at least wouldn't be exorbitantly expensive. It would be rather affordable. And Chippy, I have flavor enhanced water. Too bad I can't get sponsored by Monster. Stream is not sponsored by Monster Energy Drink. Just drink a shit ton of them. I mean, if it didn't require me drinking it, Sabella, I'd do it. Which is why I drink a bunch of it every day. And I'm not the worst. How can you say yum? It has no taste. I mean, I guess with the fact that you're in New Orleans, with it being tainted with so much sewage, it might have taste, but I don't know that I'd want to drink it. If that's true, then if you ever come up here, you will really love it. We have like some of the most untainted waters around, plus also some of the most tainted waters ever. This is probably hard to believe, but when I was younger, I actually used to be able to drink right out of the Yellowstone River, the one that's flooding right now, or was flooding really badly. When I was young, because it went through the little town that I lived in, that it might have washed away recently. I don't know. I didn't pay attention. I'd literally like go down and hang out down there all day and all night, and you could literally just drink right out of that river. It was glorious. I drink exclusively Monster. The whole idea that you need water to survive, I find to be kind of laughable since I haven't drank water in, ooh, I'm not a huge fan of coconut cream, but you might be onto something there, Chibi. I do once in a while drink coffee. Usually when I run out of Monster. I hope Iris is okay. Yeah, I'm not a huge fan of, like I said, just coconuts. I really, man. All right, so this week we're going to do a video on how to make simple pendants like this out of complete scrap using a machine that I paid $150 for, and crucibles, that's another 20, and then another 60 for the propane setup. Also, I think we might do some traditional style rings. Or I might just get another fundamental. I could do that. I think I'll do that. I'll also make it this month's crafting club box. I don't know what to call it yet. Craft with me shit. Basically everything you need to learn along with me in the tutorial. If you buy the crafting kit by the 4th of July, I will have you the materials by the day the video premieres. Ooh, I like the way you're thinking, Chibi. Yes. Yes, indeed. All right. Put all those back. Most expensive fucking things ever. God damn it. I hate when that happens. It's the only thing I don't like about these is the little, yeah. There. All right. Well, since I got to get ready for tomorrow, I might as well grab what I'm going to have to. Everything that I got to make stupidly shiny, that's nearby at least. Here's our Larimar pendant that's finished. Really simple method of crafting and wrapping, but it looks really nice when it's done. Nice little sterling silver pendants. Starbox, Star Club, Crafting Stars. Next up, we have. This is actually one of my older mini pendants. This is a beautiful peridot. Very, very mini micro pendant. I'm gonna have to actually repolish my entire box one of these days, which is gonna take some time. Since I won't be wearing this tomorrow. You're okay, Sabella. I hope everything's alright. Oh, man. I get lost in this thing. And we have this, which I'm still not happy with. Oh wait, it's upside down. Like, whether or not I manage to get the apple and the garden Snow White theme or not, little mystical pond at the bottom and some fucked up sun up top, I'm just not happy with it myself. Ooh, Sabella. This is what I finished making this one. God, I love that piece so much. I don't know, I just feel like I failed. It doesn't feel like I did a good job on it. I think it's because, like, I suck at doing symmetry. And so every time I don't feel like I did a very good job at it. Dear God. The amount of gemstones in this, I gotta put a garnet up there. I don't have one offhand. Shit. I'll get one. Hey, Sabella, next week, can you remind me to do the repairs on this? And maybe I should finish this. I don't know. Right, Chibi? It's headed in the right direction. Yeah, the application of it's harder than it sounds. Fucking $1,000 in gemstones in this fucking bracelet. Excuse my language. My bad. What the fuck? Sorry, I just watched my ruby go flying. Okay, well, extra lesson tonight, guys. When you have a stone, decide it's going to leave a setting. You find another ruby of similar size. Very difficult, actually. I have to see this. Oh, these lights are freaking amazing. Also, these rubies are amazing. Some of them are dope. Well, that's a weird one. Pink sapphires and other rubies, which basically gonna take, well, no, because I'll have to sort them out later. Oh, hey, look at that. I hear some idiot with more dollars than cents. It's very illegal to be popping off fireworks up here, by the way. Illegal enough that the cops would love to give you the opportunity to provide you with lodging for the 4th of July. And they are absolutely, well, sometimes, kind enough to provide them lodgings. It also slightly depends on you. And then you just slightly reform the shape of your setting to fit the new stone, in this case, the ruby. Crap, they are going all out. That must be, I also live next to the Grizz Stadium, so that must be what that is. And boom, look at that. Oh my God. Dude. So not cheap. That's okay. That's my personal baby. Stella. See, one thing I need help with is when I get all, like, sort out all these rubies that are natural out from So all of these are synthetics. Well, maybe not all of them, but most of them. And then I sort out the few naturals that there are that I can tell. And then I need help deciding which grade they are and separating them. Because the different qualities. I totally could use your help. Ooh. Here's another piece that I finished this week. This is just a constant piece that we'll be having up. The price will probably go up to reflect the cost of Moonstone. Jimmy. Welcome. I totally understand. Ooh. Look at all these sapphires and rubies. Sorry. I get like so caught up in gemstones. Especially like knowing what some of these are valued at. Like that's like a 1.5 carat ruby, natural. The fuck I got that? I don't know. Okay, and then the last two pieces I need to polish tonight, so I can go to bed. That has got to be the Grizz Stadium. Copper labradorite. Well, I kind of wanted. That's not bad. It's not a bad name, Chibi. I don't know. I got time. Yeah. You know you want this piece, Sabella. Look at that labradorite. Look at the labradorite. That glow is simply magical. Magical, Sabella. Right, Chibi? That thing's beautiful. I actually made this last week, I believe, in our live stream. You know you want this one, Sabella. Damn. That was cool as hell. It just got so bright it effed up my camera. But who needs rent when they have that shine? I'm kidding. Pay your rent. But it is pretty. All right, ladies, gentlemen, if y'all out there still, I appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you very much for being here tonight, joining me as I finished up some creations and made some new creations. Did some polishing. If you check the chat, if you're watching in the future, the chat definitely has our little website thing for, and I'm gonna put it in the donations. Sharing that is super helpful. Anything helps. I appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you so much. I look forward to seeing you guys and girls next week. I do plan to be having something up by Monday. It's probably a live stream, but we'll be in contact. I love y'all. Stay safe. Remember, each and one of you are enough. Have a great week.